Hey everyone, ready to uncover some serious side hustle gold? We're doing a deep dive into NerdWallet's 25 ways to make money online and offline.
And we're digging deep to pull out those golden nuggets, those aha moments, the stuff that'll have you saying, why didn't I think of that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about taking action, right?
Okay.
Not just reading through a list. So much of this is about tapping into what you're already good at.
Totally. It's about making those talents work for you, like that entrepreneurial spirit you've got. Let's make it happen.
I love that. So let's jump right in with the online hustle section, perfect if you love the digital world. And these days, who doesn't? Freelancing caught my eye right away. And it's not just for tech geniuses, right?
Oh, absolutely not. There's so much variety. You were mentioning how much you loved writing back in college. Well, platforms like Upwork and Fiverr connect you with people who need those very skills.
So cool. And it's not just writing either, it's design, programming.
Exactly. Tons of creative and technical skills are in high demand online, and it's only going to keep growing. This could be an awesome creative outlet for someone like you.
For sure. And speaking of in demand, the article mentioned cybersecurity. Imagine getting paid to be like a digital guardian. How cool is that? One
Seriously,
day.
and the need for cybersecurity is only going to increase, right? So you're already interested in tech trends. This could be how you turn that passion into actual income.
Totally. Okay, how about this? Ever get frustrated with a website and think, I could design this so much better?
Oh, all the time.
Right. Well, usertesting.com is like made for that. You get paid to give feedback on apps and websites.
It's incredible. Companies really value user experience these days. Your opinion actually helps shape the digital world.
Seriously, talk about easy money for just sharing your thoughts.
Mhm.
Okay, speaking of tech, we have to talk about the AI wave. Now, before you think, but I'm no tech genius.
Hold on, the article actually highlights how anyone can benefit from AI. You don't have to be a programmer or anything.
Really? Like what kinds of things?
Well, even just using AI tools to boost your existing business could be huge.
Right. Like even just for a side hustle, that could be game changing.
Exactly. Or you could even teach others how to use AI. There's so much demand for that right now.
Wow. It feels like everyone's talking about AI, but this is like concrete ways to engage with it.
Totally, it's about taking action.
I love that. Okay, rounding out this online section, we've got surveys and affiliate links. Maybe not as glamorous as some of the others.
But don't underestimate them, especially affiliate marketing. You were talking about passive income. That's where this can shine.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more about that.
So say you're passionate about something like sustainable living, right?
Hmm.
And you have a blog. You could weave in links to eco-friendly products you love. Every time someone buys through your link, you get a commission.
Wow. So you're basically getting paid to share what you love.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on from online gigs, this next section is called Home Sweet Side Hustle. And the first one is music to my ears. We're talking about getting paid to hang out with dogs.
Right. Dog walking apps like Rover and Wag. Such a great way to turn your love for animals into some extra cash.
And get some exercise. It's a win-win. Plus, you get to make a pup's day.
Absolutely. And it's super flexible, which is perfect for someone like you who's always on the go.
For sure. And the article mentions that if you've got the space, overnight boarding is where the real money's at. Puppy cuddles and a paycheck. Yes, please.
Seriously, providing a service and enjoying the comforts of home, who knows, maybe you'll even gain a new furry best friend in the process.
Okay, this next one is a total game changer that I can't believe I didn't think of before. Remember those gift cards we were talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you can actually turn them into cash. Sites like Card Cash will take those unused gift cards off your hands. I'm always getting gift cards I'll never use.
It's like finding hidden treasure, right? You're decluttering and making money at the same time.
Exactly. Okay, speaking of things we might have lying around,
Hmm.
if you have a spare room, have you ever thought about Airbnb?
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're in a good location. That can be a gold mine.
Right. You're basically monetizing space you're not even using.
Exactly. It's the sharing economy in action, giving travelers a unique experience, often a more affordable one, too.
And it's not just about having this space, right? You've got to be a good host. Make it an experience.
Totally. That's what gets you those good reviews, those repeat customers. You were saying you love meeting new people. This could be a fun way to do that.
You know, that's a really good point. Okay, ready to step outside the house for a bit. We've got even more side hustle ideas, this time offline. What have we got?
Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's interesting. Remember how we were talking about sustainable living and all that? This one fits right in.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, picture this. Your closet, full of clothes you haven't worn in years. What if I told you those clothes could be your ticket to some cash?
Wait, are you saying I should sell my old clothes? Because honestly, I have a bit of a hoarding problem when it comes to my closet.
Exactly. Consignment shops, online platforms like ThredUp, they'll take those clothes off your hands.
I love that. Giving those clothes a second life instead of letting them sit in my closet. Plus, decluttering always feels amazing. But clothes aren't the only things I have lying around. What about old tech?
You're on a roll. That's another potential gold mine.
Yeah.
One person's trash is another person's treasure, right? You can sell those old phones, laptops, whatever you have.
There are those eco ATM kiosks at the mall. I've always wondered if those actually worked.
They do. It might seem too good to be true, but people buy that stuff. It might be outdated for you, but for someone on a budget, it's a lifesaver.
That's a great point. I like it. Okay, give me another side hustle idea, one that maybe involves some human interaction this time.
All right, how about the OG side hustle, babysitting? And before you say, that's just for
Oh, I
teenagers.
was going to say, but you're right. It totally isn't anymore.
Nope. With so many people working from home these days, the demand for childcare is huge.
It's true. Plus, who doesn't love hanging out with kids, reading stories, playing games?
Exactly. It's a classic for a reason. And you could even share some of your passions. Remember, you were saying you love to bake.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I'm picturing it now, tiny little chefs covered in flour.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Let's talk transportation. Have you heard of car sharing services like Getaround and Turo?
Yeah. It's a cool concept.
It is. And if you're not using your car all the time, it can be a great source of passive income.
Oh, totally. My car definitely doesn't get as much use as it used to. Plus, I like the idea of, contributing to a greener planet. Fewer cars on the road,
Exactly.
more money in my pocket. Okay, so we've covered online gigs, making money from home, and even turning our clutter into cash. But this deep dive isn't over yet. There are even more offline opportunities to explore. So what's up next on our list?
All right, get ready to channel your inner handyman because we're talking about TaskRabbit.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it.
You were saying you're good at putting together furniture, right? Well, on TaskRabbit, you can find all sorts of tasks like that. People need help with everything, mounting TVs, picking up dry cleaning, you name it.
Wow, I had no idea it was so broad. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really diverse platform. And speaking of diverse skills, remember you were saying how much you loved helping your younger siblings with their homework?
Always.
Well, let's talk about tutoring. It's a classic side hustle for a reason.
Yeah, definitely.
And these days, it's not just about the traditional subjects. There's a huge demand for all kinds of specialized skills and knowledge. Like, you're a great photographer, you could totally host workshops or give lessons.
That's a fantastic idea. I bet people would love to learn from someone with real-world experience rather than just, reading a textbook.
Exactly. Okay, we can't talk about side hustles without mentioning ride sharing, Uber, Lyft, all that.
It's become such a staple, hasn't it?
It has, and for good reason, right? It's the ultimate flexible side hustle.
Set your own hours.
Exactly. Perfect if you need something that fits into your life, not the other way around.
And you meet people from all walks of life, right? I've heard so many stories about Uber drivers having the most interesting encounters.
Oh, I bet. Okay, how about something a little quieter? House sitting.
Oh, nice. Get paid to relax.
Right. It can be a great low-key side hustle, especially if you have a flexible schedule.
And you get to experience living in different places, even if it's just temporary. Like a working vacation almost. Okay, what else do we have?
All right, this next one sounds like it's straight out of a movie mystery shopping.
Ooh, intriguing. Tell me more.
So basically, you get paid to shop, dine, and then share your experience. You're like an undercover agent for quality control.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, last but not least, what do we got?
All right, this one combines technology, creativity, and a whole new perspective. We're talking drones.
Drones as a side hustle.
Yes. It's not just a hobby anymore. You can actually make good money with drones.
Wow, what do you use them for?
Well, real estate photography is huge. Businesses and even individuals hire drone operators for events, inspections, all sorts of things. I even saw someone using a drone to inspect their roof the other day.
It's amazing what they can do. This whole conversation has been so eye-opening. I feel like I've got a million ideas running through my head now.
That's what we like to hear. The biggest takeaway is there's a side hustle out there for everyone. No matter what your skills are, what your interests are, how much time you have.
Or how much money do you want to make?
Exactly. Just remember to be creative, think outside the box, and most importantly, have fun with it. Who knows, that side hustle you choose might turn into your next big thing.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive. We hope you feel inspired to start exploring the world of side hustles. And until next time, happy hustling.